Alarming new information tonight about the former band director at South Broward High School.
Yeah, he's accused of having sex with a student, and now a new police report says detectives are looking into allegations that he had a similar and much longer relationship with another student. CBS 4's Peter Dench joins us live from the school with this safety alert. Peter.
Well, Francis, in a brand new police report, the victim claims that she had sex more than a dozen times with the former band director over the period of 2 months at her home, in his car, in the band room. Now police are looking into new allegations that he had a sexual relationship with yet another student 4 years ago when he was not a school employee, and students here are surprised.
I saw him around school for the longest time. Would have never thought that having a relation with the student.
Michael Rodriguez and other students here at South Broward High School cannot believe the 28-year-old former band director, Ricardo Escalin, is accused of having sex with a student.
That's really kind of just scary and disturbing.
I really don't think that either person was thinking fully.
A 2008 graduate of South Broward High School, Escalin says on Facebook he had been part of the Disneyland All-American College Band and had taught at FSU.
It just kind of shows that it can be anywhere, that people can be predators and you just don't know it.
Escalin is first referred to as Mr. E in the police report. Mr. E was talking with her as a mentor and consoling her during her breakup with her boyfriend. The report said they initially would go off campus to get ice cream. They would go places after band practice in his car. The report said the victim claimed they had sex at her home and up to 6 times in the band room and up to 7 times in Escalin's car in November and December of last year.
It's really strange when you just see someone that is a mentor to some of these students, is really supportive of what they're doing, and then taking advantage of them.
The report said Escalin and the student would sometimes have unprotected sex, and he even bought Plan B pills in case she got pregnant. Escalin is charged with sexual assault and battery on a victim between 12 and 18 years old. In court, a judge found probable cause for the charges, ordered Escalin held without bond, and told him to stay away from the victim.
If somebody like a teacher like that comes close to you, just walk away or just find somebody and ask for help.
Now, a school spokeswoman tells us Escalin was hired here as a band teacher in August of 2017 and left in January of this year, a separation, she said, for personal reasons. That was right after the relationship ended. Police say that the victim's mother discovered it after finding text messages on her daughter's cell phone. We're live in Hollywood. Peter Dench, CBS 4 News.